All right, how's my PICK-3 at a glance family today? Welcome, welcome, welcome to all my subscribers and viewers for July the 7th, August the 7th, 2022. August the 7th, 2022. For all states around the country and around the world. This PICK-3 at a glance system will work because we track the actual 1,000 numbers, and these 22 numbers changed my life when it came to playing PICK-3. And they're on the board. They're 012, 013, 014, 015, 016, 017, 018, 024, 025, 026, and 027 and 037. Those 12 straights and 001 and the 002 and the 004 and the 003 and the 004 and the 005 and the 011 and the 022 and the 033 and the 044 and the 000. Do the simple 1-1 rundown on those numbers changed my life, and that's 10 of the doubles. So I know a lot of people say when they can't see the numbers, so I put them up there large for them, large and put them in charge. Those numbers will give you all your 1,000 numbers that you need to track to make the PICK-3 at a glance sheet. So as usual, family, we're going to start with the 1-1 rundown that came in Missouri yesterday. And that was 1-2-1. No, there was no hits, but you know how it go. We play them till they come to make that money, y'all. That's how we do it. Because we tracking the numbers down. We know they work by law average. And when they fall and we hit, we know where to go get our next numbers because we start a bucket list. All right? So again, welcome everybody. And we're going to do the 1-1 rundown on the 1-2-1 that came in. Okay. All right, we do the 1-1 rundown for beginners that's just starting, and so they be used to understanding what a rundown is. But with the PICK-3 at a glance system, all you need to know is the 1-1 rundown. All right. So with the 1-1 rundown, what we do is the 1-1 rundown on the 121 that came in yesterday, August the 6th. Today is August the 7th. The last time that the number came in was May the 22nd, 2022. All right. And that came in this year. So that's why I say you have to track, because it takes 3 years for all these numbers to rotate with the doubles coming back with numbers repeating themselves. So tracking is a good way to know what numbers to play and when to play it. And the thing that this sheet here, PICK-3 at a glance sheet, allows you to track the numbers with a glance. Okay, so what you do with the 1-1 rundown here is that you add 1 to each one of the numbers that came in. And the reason I like the 1-1 rundown is because you can go straight down in numerical order, and it's easy and it's simple to do. All right. So I'll go 1 to 1 is 2, 1 to 2 is 3, 1 to 3 is 4, 1 to 4 is 5, 1 to 5 is 6, 1 to 6 is 7, 1 to 7 is 8, 1 to 8 is 9, 1 to 9 is 10. You don't use the 1, you just use the 0, and 1 to 1 is 1. Okay. Same thing here, you add 1 and you just go in 2, 3, 4, 5 to the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, because it's 10, but you're just using the 0, 1, 2. Same thing here, you're going just like you did here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1. Can't be any simpler than that, I would guess. All right, now make sure everything lined up. Let me see here. Yep. All right, we completed that 1-1 rundown. Now what we're looking for is where this 121 is in the column on the master sheet. In what column? Okay, so all right, so we're looking for what column the 121 is in, and also that 121 is a double, and it can come three different ways. Doubles come three different ways by the law of average when they rotate. They can come 121, 112, and 211. All right. So it's going to be under column 1 of the doubles, and it's going to be under the 001, but it's going to show as 112. So you're going to look for, when you do the master sheet, you're going to look for zeros, the 100. 001 here is in your rundown. You're going to go to your master sheet, and it's going to be 001. All right, these are numbers for your master sheet, and it's going to be 001. You go to the 001 column of the doubles. That's column 1. And here's your 112 right underneath it. Bam, you're done. This is your master sheet. You made your master sheet off of the numbers that I put up previously for that you do need to do the 1-1 rundown. Each one of those numbers will make a column. All right? With each one of these columns, which is 12 columns, times the 6 way on the straight way that each one of these numbers can come, you're going to have 720 numbers. Okay? 12 times 60 gives you 720 numbers. Right there, you have 75% of the 1,000 numbers that you need at a glance. So at all times, you know what column hit and didn't hit and when it hit. All right? Now this here, the way I'm checking all these numbers off, this is starting from June, July to August. This would be my yearly sheet that I would be doing, starting from January. So when I get through checking at the end of the year, I know what numbers are left. And those numbers I would rotate over into the next year. Because like I say, it takes 3 years for the numbers to rotate out. Also, I found out I used to start all over with this sheet every year. But then when I realized that the numbers that didn't fall by tracking didn't fall the year prior, was falling the next year. That's how I knew that it was how long it take, about 3 years for the numbers to rotate out. Because I wouldn't carry the numbers over. And then after I highlight, a light bulb came on, and those was the numbers that were hitting, the one that hadn't hit the prior year. That's when things changed with me with PICK-3. Okay? Same here. The doubles do the same thing. They don't hit as frequently, but you can tell the rotation and what numbers did hit and didn't hit, and what numbers match up and not match up, just at a single sheet at a glance. Okay? Because here with the doubles, you got the 10, but you're not looking at 10 numbers, you're looking at 30 numbers in each column. So you got 9 times 30, you got the triples that don't change, they only come one way. You got 9 times 30 gives you your 270. Your 270, your 720, your 270, plus your 10 with your triples gives you 1,000 numbers. Gives you 1,000 numbers. 1 in 1,000 numbers is your odds that it never change. And you're looking at all 1,000 numbers at a glance on this sheet that you can make. Start today. Just take those numbers that I had on the board earlier. Do the 1-1 rundown on them that I just showed you how to do. Just going, after the 9, you're going to go 0, 1, 2, 3. Straight down in numerical order. Make each one of these columns and start today tracking and following me in your state with your numbers, because all numbers are going to rotate different. Midday going to rotate different from evening. Evening going to rotate different from midday. All states numbers rotate differently. In PICK-3, you tracking your own numbers. You don't need all this other stuff that you need to look at, because everything is included in here. Your mirror is included in here. your tic-tac-toe included in here, your what's the other one they use? Well, your mirrors, your tic-tac-toes, your grids. That's the grid. I don't know why I can't think of that one, because I don't use them. I guess I can't think of them because I don't use them. The grids, the flipping, and all the mirrors, the different rundowns, the 10,000 rundowns they got. Well, I ain't gonna say 10,000 because I'd be exaggerating. Maybe 10,000. I don't know how they do it, but all the thousand, well, at least 1,000 rundowns they can come up with, because they can use any number they want to make a rundown out of. So, but I don't. Everything's right there for you to look at. Everything, because when these numbers change, you can see them, and what they're doing, you can see right at a glance. Now, if you got that system and it's working, you're comfortable with it, use it. But if I was you and I was using that, I definitely use this where I can look at 1,000 numbers at a glance. Okay. I'm just keeping it real now, because I'm just telling you what I do. This is what I did. This is how I use it. I don't use anything but this. Period. Well, I use the other couple of strategies, but they're just like this. Is at a glance. I put sheets together that everything is at a glance and checking off stuff. And you can almost, well, I'm 79. I used to have a memory like an elephant, but now I don't have it. But you know, I'm glad I got this sheet to look at. It memorizes it for me. Now, a good thing I like about the sheet, at a glance, if you got a column, and like I say, this has been a yearly sheet here. I do a monthly sheet too, and then I can tell what columns are not hitting, and then I track what numbers are not hitting also. And by law of average, I know those numbers going to have to hit, or those columns are going to have to hit, and I just about know when. 60 days, I start looking at a column if it ain't failed in 2 months. 90 days, I'm on that column because I know 9 out of 10 by law of average, it has to hit, and it more than likely will hit. Okay, so 3 months, 90 days out, and you hit, you don't have to do a rundown and guess where your number's coming from. You know they're gonna fall off this column. And depending on, you know, how you watching the column, but you're gonna be watching it, you're gonna almost know where your number's gonna come from pretty much. Or how they're gonna come. With my other strategies, you'll kind of know how they're gonna come, because I do front pair, back pair, number positioning, and pair, single pair. So it's all easy peasy for you to get. Same way with these here doubles. Doubles normally it can take a column 4 months to fall off a column. But you know that's good, because when you're looking for a double to play, if it's been 4 months, you 9 out of 10 know where you're gonna get your doubles from. Okay. Another thing I like about doubles, see this 001 and this 011. Say neither one to fall off this strip of column in a month. I'm looking at that because I know something gonna fall off of one of these columns here, because they mirror each other. Okay. Same here. Okay. You got the 002 and the 022. And every number, nothing here with this 1-1 rundown is that all the mirrors and the flipping stuff they talk about, all that's included with this 1-1 rundown. Because I'm gonna show you in a minute. This here is a grid for what they call the mirror system, or the sister system that was put together, and all that is 00 to 499 and 500 to 999. It's the top of the 1,000 numbers, and the 500 to the 999 is the bottom. This here it serves the same purpose. What they want to know, if I play a number, what would be the opposite number of that number that I played out of the 1,000? Okay, so saying you're playing 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 come in, that's the mirror, that's the opposite number of your 1, 2, 3. If you're playing 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 come in, that's the opposite of your 6, 7, 8. Okay, so if you're playing 3, 4, 5 and 8, 9, 0 came in, that's just the opposite number of the 1,000 that came in out of the 6-way combinations that they could come. Okay, that's all it is. Because it says here 1 is opposite of 6, 6 opposite of 1, 2 opposite of 7, 7 opposite of 2, 3 opposite of 8, 8 opposite of 3, 4 opposite of 9, 9 opposite of 4, 5 opposite of 0, 0 opposite of 5. That's all it is. Now, the reason I like this, because every one of these columns have the mirrors included, period. Okay, let's take the number for the day that came in, or yesterday rather, evening, 112. The mirror of it is 667 automatically. All right. Any of them. Take the 889. The mirror of it is 334. Take the 556. The mirror of it is 001. All right. Same here. Let's take the let's do this. 016. The mirror opposite of it is 561. 894. The opposite of it is 349. Okay, and anytime you can tell what number and its mirror came in. All right. Another good thing I like about that, if you got, okay, say this column here, and you didn't checked off, and you find that the four numbers that's left to play, the mirror and the opposite of it didn't come, the opposite of each of those numbers didn't come in, those are the numbers you're going to probably want to pick from, because by law of average, one of them numbers have to come in. Can't get no more prettier than this to look at and at a glance know what's going on. Now, people ask me how did I come up with this and how I did this. Just take it from above. That's how it came, because I didn't like math, and they asked me, well, why'd you stop at this 037? I say, I don't know. I really don't know. I've been doing this for 30 years. Well, I don't think the sheet around 30. The sheet probably I've been using it for about 25 years. But yeah, 25 years. That's how long it's been since I've been having this sheet. And but I don't know why I did that and made it work out. I don't even know how that worked out. But when I ran, for some reason, I had got to this far on the 27 and I got stuck. And I said, I need a number to finish this out to make the rest of the 1,000 numbers. So I tried the 37 and it was the key. And then I think these were just, I guess, pretty easy. The doubles were pretty easy because there wasn't as many of them. But yeah, so that's how it was made. I don't even know. I don't know. Something just made sense to me for doing it. Maybe that's when my genius kicked in and God gave me some genius to do it with. Yeah. But that's it. If you don't do nothing today, take these 22 numbers, do the 1-1 rundown on them, come over here and follow me for a while for your state, and then once you get this down, you're going to be off and running pretty much. And I'm going to show you my other 4 strategies. And they're like PICK-3 at a glance, and they simple, and you'll be good to go. You'll be teaching it, I guess. I don't know. This is some work, y'all. I ain't kidding you, but I'm here. I love it. It's my baby. This is my baby, as I call it. Okay, this is strategy number 1. All right, strategy number 2 is finding the pairs. All right. So, right here is 121 that came in yesterday. 121 that came in yesterday. You're going to check off the 1-1 and the 1-2 for the doubles. Every number, all of those 1,000 numbers come in, you can match off the pairs on this little triangle thing I put together. See it? If you want to screenshot it and make one, I put all this stuff on longhand on paper. Went to the printing place, office supply place, and printed off copies. That's all I did. I didn't do nothing fancy. Just like my channel, they gonna probably say, this man, he don't do nothing fancy with his channel. I figure if it works, it's gonna work. I don't care how fancy I make my channel, it ain't gonna make no difference. People gonna come to it because they know it's true. And that's the way I work it. All right, now, okay, so say you were playing just like the straights. Say you were playing 1, 2, 3. All you do is mark 1, 2, 12, 13, 23. Doubles only gonna have 2, and straights gonna have 3 sets of numbers. And the doubles only got 2 sets of numbers. Now, the thing I like about this, at an instance, say at the end of the month, whatever pair don't fall, I carry it over. I keep my eye on the pair. So like this month, 23 hadn't failed for 100 days. So in July, the first number come out the box was 329, and then after that one was 325, and that's how we hit it. That's how I hit both of those, because when I hit, I knew that those numbers had to fall by law average. Okay, now this here is what I call my number positioning. I want to know what position the numbers fall in at all times. And all it is, I did a 0. I just wrote 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 3 columns for the PICK-3 number. And just like this 1, 2, 1 here, I check off the 1, I check off the 2, and I check the other 1 off. Now, wherever the number didn't fall at, say I checked them all off and 2 didn't fall in this number 1 place here, and say I was playing right here 3, 2, 1, I'd make sure I start playing that 3, 2, 1 is 2, 3, 1, 50 straight, and 2, 1, 3, 50 straight. Okay, plus my 3, 2, 1, because more likely that 2 gonna fall in the front place when it fall on my 3, 2, 1. Okay, and that's how I do that. Let's see, that's strategy 3. Strategy 4 is tracking the front pair and the back pair. Now these here are monthly sheets up here, the 3 and 2. This here is a yearly sheet that I track, so I keep my eye on the ball. Like the one, these here numbers are the same. They're the same, top and bottom. All right. And what I do, the top is the front pair, the bottom is the back pair. What I do, I mark off the 1, 2, and the 2, 1 on the back here. Okay. And I track them to see where I'm at with them. And at the end of the year, any front pair, back pair don't show up, I put them on my bucket list. Like just last month, a month before last, the 09, last year 09 didn't fall, front pair, and the 90 back pair didn't fall, and the 900 number didn't fall. I made that put that in my bucket list, hit it for quite a bit of money. So that's what I'm saying. It's a PICK-3 at a glance. You just checking stuff off. Once you make these sheets, just write them down longhand. Don't try to do nothing real fancy with them. That's what I did. I just wrote them down longhand, made copies until I figured out what to do, and it was on. I put this together in a computer a while back. I had some sheets, and I did have time to make some sheets. Like the sheet, if you go back and look at some of my videos, I show some of my worksheet that I used, that I did put together on the computer at the time. Man, I just was able to do. But now if I had to do it, I just do it longhand. I don't need no computer nothing for none of this. I just do it longhand and go to a copier place or use my printer. I got a printer. I got to get some ink though. You know, I go and print them out. That's it. Ain't nothing fancy. It ain't fancy at all. Then too, I meant to tell you, then I write the number down on the calendar, that 121, Saturday, 121. And then here's strategy number 5. What it is for the doubles. What I did with the doubles, I put them all in order where they all mirror each other to make it simple for me to know what numbers fell in its mirror didn't on the doubles. I like doing that because if I find that okay, and well, really, I gotta show you where I check off the 121 at this is not on my regular sheet, but here it is right here. I check that off. Like I say, pick the red class. And it lets me know if anything, this is a yearly sheet, say nothing came off that 121 and it rolled over into the year, I got my eye on that. Because one of those numbers in the following year going to come off that 4, off those 4, sometime in that year. Okay? You got to realize this not set up for you to try to find a number the next day. What you're doing is find the best numbers to play, know when they play, and then when they hit, you got your bucket list so you can pile up on it so you can hit them big, and use your money that you're winning from with your bucket list to hit. I think what the problem is, everybody's trying to find that magic pill to find out what number is coming the next day. You got 365 days in a year, and you got 1,000 numbers. That's almost impossible. Like I said, it's almost take 3 or 4 years rotation for those numbers to come out. But you can track them and track them down and start you a bucket list to hit them. But believe me, I know. Yeah, you can hit them, and you can hit them good too, cause you know how they gonna come, and you know what ain't fail. The best thing by law average is your best friend. Because you know by law average when the number should fall. And you're going to be close. And there's going to be some where you ain't going to be able to play. But you're going to know they coming. You're going to know it's coming. You ain't going to be able to play it. Because as soon as you fall off of it, the one you was playing going to come. That's right. Yep. Been there, done that. All right. I think I covered the bases, family. Anything, hit me up on the comments, or like I said, I wish everybody well, because this is it. This is it, as the song goes. This is it. This system, I was blessed to be able to show it and make it a gift, and it was a gift to me, and I always wondered how I was going to share this with people, and God blessed me to do it. He really did. 70 years old, just retired, so, and I was blessed with a job where I'm working harder now here than I was doing at my job. So y'all know I'm working hard, right? Doing this. So, okay. But anyway, family, have a blessed day. Peace and love. Play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. God bless.